Welcome to Worldwide Business. I'm Kathy Ireland. It may sound strange, but a business experiencing exponential growth can often find itself open to far more detrimental problems than the ones suffering through lean times. For companies in such a position, the day-to-day challenges presented by accounting, taxation, legal, HR, staffing, and more are easily solved through the turnkey global offerings of Global Upside. CEO Ragu Bhargava joins us to explain the synergistic possibilities of outsourcing. Welcome, Ragu.
Thank you, Kathy.
Ragu, could you please explain the challenges you see your future customers facing as they quickly enter the global landscape?
Yeah, the challenges that most companies are facing is the lack of understanding of the rules, regulations, requirements, and customs in terms of doing business in those foreign countries where they're going. We have 50 states, we have 50 sets of rules in this country. But one rule which is very common in this country is all employment is at will. Anybody can leave or get their employment terminated at any time. As you go overseas, it changes, because everywhere outside of this country, employment is by contract. So it is not as easy as walking up to somebody and saying, hey, today's your last day, here's your final paycheck, leave. There's a lot more complexities around it. If you don't understand those, you're gonna step into some kind of a trap, and those people are very aware of what the rules are. You are not, because you're from the US or from a foreign country, and you need to understand those and act accordingly. So it makes a big difference.
And can you please explain how outsourcing elements of business can fortify a company entering the global marketplace?
By outsourcing, what you're doing is you're really bringing in a different level of talent on your team on a part-time basis, because that's all you need. But you bring that talent in-house by hiring somebody like Global Upside, and then what we do is we would advise you on what to do and not do, and more importantly, not do. Because if you make certain things, certain commitments verbally, they can become enforceable contracts, even though the written paper might be different eventually. So you kind of have to think about those. And the lack of expertise in-house is obviously a big detriment to the company. So by bringing somebody in that has that expertise, you can capitalize on it.
Well, let's explore the benefits of Global Upside in this Worldwide Business Field Report.
Responding to the rapidly growing solar market in Europe and APAC, Enphase Energy planned to expand to Australia, France, Italy, Netherlands, New Zealand, and UK. Due to the rapid growth of the company, Enphase Energy enlisted the services of Global Upside to handle their HR, accounting, and tax requirements across a variety of multiple countries.
So as part of the company's growth strategy, we needed to look at a service provider who could help us grow internationally. My relationship with Ragu Bhargava goes back many years, and so my relationship with Ragu Bhargava really helped me decide on Global Upside as a premium provider. It gave me confidence in the people part of the equation. On the practitioner side, having a practitioner who has deep experience in country helps us navigate as we execute on a growth strategy. Very, very important for us.
Global Upside enables companies to focus on their core business while we partner with them in their finance, HR, and accounting functions globally and ensure that they are agile, efficient, and compliant.
Ragu, often companies aren't sure if they should outsource or not. Can you please share some key indicators that companies should look for to determine their readiness and need?
Kathy, as companies are expanding overseas, they need a lot of expertise in that country. From a local perspective, lawyers, accountants, HR professionals, tax professionals, realtors, how do you find them? How do you build that expertise in a foreign country when this is your first foray into it? So what we bring is that consolidated approach where we know all of that, we can deliver to it. Some companies do take the approach that, hey, we're going to hire 3 people there and let's hire somebody to take care of some of our back office needs. Now think about hiring 1 person on a 3-person sales team while you're layering on a 33% overhead, which makes no economic sense. So the companies that have a smaller footprint, what they should do is really focus on outsourcing or hiring companies like Global Upside to help create your processes, create your systems, provide that help that you need in that foreign location. However, Sometimes you run into challenges even when you have people on your payroll because you don't have enough expertise across everything you need. So yes, your payroll accountant can do your payroll for 300 people, but what if you're getting audited? Or what if there's a technical question? Or what if the laws of that country are changing? How do you keep up on all of that? And that is where we have a lot of play in, because we can help keep you out of trouble. One of the things that is unique about working with Global Upside is that we're generally retained by the headquarters, the corporate office. So as things evolve and develop in the local country, and you may have some senior people in that country, we're still working for corporate. We're still caring about the broader, bigger picture of the company versus catering to the needs of the local employee. Because the local employees may have other items on their agenda which may or may not fit with the corporate agenda. So we are reporting into corporate, we are catering to your needs on a global basis, and it is very important to understand that difference.
Global Upside enabled Enphase Energy to rapidly scale from 2 to 12 countries and improve their business efficiency across all platforms.
The best way to describe my relationship with Global Upside really would be strategic or trusted advisor. Having competent and knowledgeable resources to help Enphase consider its needs as we expand our global footprint has really been one of the most valuable things to the company. Being able to provide that strategic and strong partnership in terms of helping us see what our needs are today and what they're going to be tomorrow has really been, I think, the key to success.
We believe in performance service every day, and impossible is not in our vocabulary. We are your dream team, which will make it happen, no matter how simple or complicated your needs are. From complex merger and spin-off to hiring your first employee in a new country, our team of dedicated experts are available 24/7 every step of your way. We hold very high standard with our customer service and accuracy.
Could you please explain the upside of a business utilizing Global Upside to manage their growing needs internationally?
As companies expand internationally, there are many, many challenges they face. From staffing to back office, building the company from scratch because you don't have a presence over there, wherever it is that you're going. And sometimes when we go into countries like UK that look very similar to the US, language is not a barrier, things are very easy. Or I should say relatively easy. But as you get into more complicated countries, France is a great example, just across the channel, but language is a big problem. Now you go further out, and we have a lot of business with Ukraine as a country. Ukraine, everything has to be done bilingual. How many people in this country speak Russian or Ukrainian for that matter, from a legal perspective in particular? So how do you build that all? And that is where somebody like Global Upside comes into play. That we understand those requirements, we cater to those requirements. And because we are working for our client, we make sure that a foreign language that our clients, even we may not be able to read, are properly reflecting whatever is written in English. So that way, when you sign a contract, you're not signing something that in English says, yeah, I'm going to pay you $1 million to do this, and in a foreign language says, you're going to pay me $1 million and do this for me.
What makes Global Upside stand out from the competition?
One of our clients came to us and they said in conversation, oh, we need to look for this other help, and we're a spin-off from a very large company and we just don't have those resources. We built a team of 40 HR professionals for them in under 2 months. It is not just that we can hire 40 people, it is to put that team together that yesterday was employed who knows where, to put them all together under one umbrella and be able to deliver what the client needs. And they said, oh, we need a system to do certain things from an HR perspective. There is no system out there that does that kind of stuff. We were able to build a software solution. We call it Mihi, which is Latin for me, so it's called mihi.info. It allows a self-service platform for employees to manage their benefits, their relationship with the employer. We've seen tremendous success in terms of our sales because it is a unique product. Things like that don't exist. And this is what brings value to our clients, that we can do things that nobody else can.
Well, it certainly appears that partnering with Global Upside is a powerful strategic move for companies seeking to have a global impact. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Kathy, for the opportunity.
I wish you continued success.
Thank you.
For Worldwide Business, I'm Kathy Ireland. Thank you for watching.